Okay, you're good.
Hello, welcome to the Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library.
Hello.
I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we're here to give you April, the first part of April's happenings in our department.
Sounds good.
Bringing it right into your home. But pretty soon you'll have to get out of your home because it's spring.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
Come outside and thaw out a little bit.
Yes, all the time we've talked about all the winter stuff, and now it's
We will
actually
not talk about winter anymore. I don't care what it's actually doing outside.
That's true.
I told my kids this on Monday when we start our programs. I'm like, it may or may not still snow. We are not singing my snowman songs anymore.
Ever.
You will hear them again in 2020, but you're not hearing them anymore in 2020.
That's funny. That's funny. I was going through, our shelves with the new books, going through some to bring, and I saw a couple that obviously I think have been there a little while because they have snow on them, and I was mortified. I pulled them out and I'm looking, going, oh, that's about snow. Oh, that has a snowman. In my head, I'm just like, I feel the same way. I just, ready for it to be over. Yes. Absolutely. Okay.
So give me some buzz bits.
But you remember buzz bits. That's what we're doing. Okay. I have to put on my, did you notice I don't wear my contacts anymore hardly?
You always have problems.
I know. So here I am in
now
glasses
you
again.
learned your lesson.
I learned. Okay. Which one do I want to do first? I'll do this one because it's kind of short. I was going to send in the picture here to see if we could put the picture on. And, well, if I fold it, then I can't read the back. Okay, let me see. I want to show.
One of my dream jobs, actually.
It's what?
One of my dream jobs.
Oh, to do this? Mm-hmm. All right, see if they could see this. This is a story about a guy. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. Okay. And he drives there you go. Yeah, isn't that cool? And you know what? It's 3 wheels.
A 3-wheeled?
A 3-wheeled, yeah. And I was looking at it real close trying to figure out how it's 3 wheels.
It's like a rickshaw, is that what they're called?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess if they were in China or whatever, it would be.
Like India, yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you about it because I think it's really cool because we've talked a lot about, we've done stories about
bookmobiles.
Yeah.
My librarian's a camel.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, well, this guy, it says a tiny library bringing books to remote villages. This guy, Antonio LaCava, transformed his 3-wheeled van into a traveling library. They call it it's all Italian, so it's Biblioteca. Bibliomotocaro.
So it is like a rickshaw, then, if it's not.
Bibliomotocaro.
I want to do this. I want to drive a little bookmobile.
But yeah, and I like these stories. I mean, we like to see them because we want to get all the children in the
books in the hands of children.
Yes. So, and he is doing this to make sure that no child goes without a book. And he has this little quote in here that I think is really sweet. He says, "Without a book, so often the child is alone."
Aww.
And they don't. So the retired school teacher converted his, like I said, 3-wheeled van into this mobile library. He drives the hills and mountains of a place in Italy. I'm sorry, a place in Italy. I have a lot of Italian friends. If I screw up all these words, they're happy with me. So in this cute little town that begins with a B and ends with an A in Italy, he goes there to be able to reach children in remote villages. There's one village, I can say this one, San Paulo Albanese, which only has 2 children of primary school age. Can you imagine a town that only has 2 kids?
Wow.
In it of
That's
school
sad
age.
For those kids. That's boring.
And he was sweet because he said, actually thoughtful, I would say, "I was strongly worried about growing old in a country of non-readers."
No.
And you think about that,
yeah.
Because where's the intelligence and the intelligent conversations and people
imaginations?
And knowing what's going on. So he said it's important to spread the joy of literature to as many children as possible. Carrying out such action has a value, not only social, not only cultural, but has a great ethical meaning. And he makes sure that he gets out to these villages because he doesn't want it to, the books in this cart mobile going to like just privileged kids that have access,
Right.
or really reach out. I mean, a favorite story about that is the one you just brought up about my librarian as a camel.
Right.
And that they put all the books on the backs of camels and get them into remote places. So
Yeah.
I love it. It's another story getting those books out there.
I love it too. I
To
would love to drive
places
a
that I can't
bookmobile.
pronounce.
Yep.
Love it.
I've always been interested in bookmobiles. When I used to teach at a preschool, the bookmobile from one of the libraries, maybe it wasn't even I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Would come and the kids could walk through the bookmobile and pick the little books and take them back into their school. And I was like, I want to try one of these, but I hate driving, so it probably wouldn't be the ideal job for me.
Oh.
But I don't know.
You could be my assistant because you know how I love to drive.
Okay, I could be your navigator.
Yeah, you could be the navigator, the co-pilot, and we'll just. I think we should, if we're going to do that, do a bookmobile. Let's start like in the beach
Tropical,
area.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to
feel
start.
like they need more
I
books
think they
like-
need them on the beach.
Yeah.
Don't you? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I think. All right.
I'm thinking like one of the islands, like,
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, the remote islands like St. Thomas.
yeah, they could use more books.
Yeah. Really remote. All right, moving on.
Well, they were just they were all hit by hurricanes and stuff. So why don't we just go and bring all our books, drive
That's
them
true,
around?
and
We could even get like a story with a fringe on top with our books.
Oh, I'll sing that. Oh, I love that. I like that movie and that
Yeah.
song. Yeah, sorry with the fringe on top. All right.
Yep, chicks and ducks and geese fair scurry. Miss Linda and Shannon are coming on a hurry with their books. All right, we could go all day on that one.
Yeah, we could.
All right, so moving on, totally off of the bookmobile. We were part of our, we have a really cool grant at the library now called Backyard Wilderness. It's through the film Backyard Wilderness, which is currently being shown at the Carnegie Science Center. And part of that, as soon as you walk into our library, we had this huge interactive display where the kids can go and search for all these different creatures, and it tells you about them and plants and things. It's really neat. The kids have been having a lot of fun with it. And to wrap that up, we've done a lot of programs throughout the last month with Backyard Wilderness. But to wrap it up, we're having this big bio blitz on April 14th from 2 to 4. We're actually going to have it at the rec center. We're going to meet at the rec center, and we're going to gather up, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. We're going to get everybody devices if they don't have them, and then we're going to actually go on a hike on the trail and look for different plants and creatures and things on the trail. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So make sure it's a very unique program. We've never really done anything like this before, so we're all kind of learning together. So please sign up for that. That's gonna be at 2 o'clock on the 14th. Even though it's held at the rec center, we ask that you sign up with the library. We will have an online registration opening soon, but if not, please just give us a call and we can sign up that way.
That sounds fun.
It should be fun.
And I think you've been working on this tirelessly with Sydney, and what a way, just the perfect time of year, everything, to get out there and partnering, and doing it with the rec center too.
Right.
It's a nice thing too.
Yeah, I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm not really into the outdoors, but Sydney is, so I'm just gonna let her roll with it. She's our resident Girl Scout, so
Indeed.
she is.
Yeah, she is.
And she knows her stuff, so
We'll let her.
but it'll be good.
Okay. Moving on. Oh, I brought something.
Okay, good.
Okay. So I decided this
Ooh,
year.
this is an egg from the Golden Goose, like in
Jack and the Beanstalk.
I was thinking of Willy Wonka.
Oh, what? The reason I
Veruca
said that.
Salt or whatever her name is, and she wants the golden egg.
I want that.
Daddy,
Daddy,
I want
buy
the
me
golden
that.
goose.
Yeah, I want a golden goose, and I want it now.
Yes.
Okay, that's us. Okay. Well, actually, that's funny because this reminded me when you said, I was thinking Jack and the Beanstalk because I'm doing that fairy tale with the kids this week.
Oh, fun.
Along with another planting thing because we were planting sunflowers. So that reminded me of this. I should have, but that's not what it's for. It's to remind us about the egg hunt, and I'm doing something different this year.
Ooh.
I know. Do tell. Don't you know? Aren't you like waiting with bated breath?
Yeah, I can't.
Because you didn't even
contain
know.
myself. Yeah.
Okay, so on each, there are 2 egg hunts. The first one is Saturday the 6th, I believe, April 6th. and that's at 10:30 in the morning. And then April 8th, that's a Monday evening, and that one's at 6:30. So you have two opportunities. You sign up for one or the other, as we know, and please sign up. We really need head counts. We can only have, so many people in that room, and so many people, doing
and
this.
we only have so many eggs.
Yeah, and that too, so please sign up for it. Anyway, this will really entice you. So I decided there's going to be on each egg hunt 3 golden eggs that are going to be hidden. Ooh. Okay, and the 3 children that find the golden egg, then you open it up and see what you get. Are you ready? You'll be the first one to witness what this is going to be.
I hope it's something good.
Well, I think it's good because we're librarians.
Get a piece of paper, really?
Would you read it? Open it up. Come on, I worked hard on this.
I got a golden ticket.
I know. Why did I know you were going to sing that?
Okay. Congratulations on finding a golden egg. This ticket entitles you to a complimentary book of your choice at our bunny basket. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So the Easter Bunny is going to have a basket of books that they can choose.
Oh, I love it.
A book from the Easter Bunny that is their golden. They get they're going to be finding lots of goodies and stickers and all of that. But I thought golden.
Yeah, and change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But only 1 golden egg per child. So if you find one, you can't go find the other.
No,
ones.
exactly. Yes, of course. So there'll be 3 at each, 3 separate different children. We'd love to spread the wealth.
That's awesome. That's a really cute idea.
All right. So, that's my new thing for the egg hunt this year.
I think that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks.
Changing it up. For
sure.
Oh,
yeah. Got to add something different.
Yes.
Oh, did I tell you I found a Easter bunny? I found somebody?
You mean you found the bunny?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So the Easter Bunny will be making his appearance?
The Easter Bunny will be making his appearance.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Good to know.
No. I guess that's what we have to say. All right. I was going to tell you a funny story of how I found him, but later. Okay.
Classified ad on EasterBunny.com.
Very, very classified. Very.
All right. So, unicorn party. So, after the egg hunt is wrapped up, the following day, on the 9th, is National Unicorn Day, or possibly it's somewhere near the 9th. I don't remember if it's the actual day or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I feel like
it's right around there.
It's about that, somewhere. Regardless,
it's on the 9th.
We are having a unicorn party, all things unicorn, for all of our unicorn fans of all ages. So please come for a special unicorn party and story time on the 9th at 6:30 in the evening. That's a Tuesday night. So we have our Monday night egg hunt, then we're going to have our Tuesday night unicorn party, and then actually on Thursday night, give us a break. I think actually chess might fall in there though. No, not on Wednesday. On Thursday night, we have our our WQD night with Nature Cat. So that's a really fun one. But I like Nature Cat a lot. It's cute. So continuing off with our backyard wilderness, we're going to talk about wilderness and the great outdoors with our good friend Nature Cat from PBS Kids.
Doing a lot of that.
So
cool stuff.
that whole week.
Wow.
Everybody should be at the library every single night that week.
That is. Yeah. Every night.
Yeah, every night except for Wednesday. You can stay home Wednesday, I guess.
And who says we don't do anything, right?
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
No, we are really busy. Always, and I like it that way. All right, so Maker Mondays. Still working on getting those 4th through 6th graders-ish, or 7th, either.
Right.
Over to do Maker Mondays.
Yeah, you had a couple last time. They had so much fun. It looked like it was a good time.
And I told the kids, I'll tell you what, if the kids that came over, there were, a couple boys and a girl, and I said, if you come over any Monday after school that I'm there, other than we have a planned one the first Monday of each month for Maker Monday, I told them, come and see me. I'll put something out.
Yeah.
I'll give you the bin of Legos. Or last time they were together, we did the building of the cards.
That's cool.
So, but this time,
I like this one. This is a fun activity.
Well, I wasn't sure if I was excited about this because I want to build or because I want to eat them. And I did put a little funny thing on that they could build with marshmallows as, high and whatever that they want, unless they eat them all. So, do you like marshmallows?
I do. Lucas really does.
I like the baby ones like this. Okay, so here.
I like them in hot
So
chocolate.
this is what we're going to do this time.
Build houses, build bridges, build. This is how I learned geometry in high school. Is our teacher let us make our different shapes
Really?
out of marshmallows. Yeah. So you never grow out a building with marshmallows.
Now, I do have, and I'm going to show them like examples. And
good.
I
don't
sent,
really know
yeah. So I have a feeling that, okay, these ones all stand up. Yeah, they've got it on the screen. They stand up, but I have a feeling mine's going to have to lay down. I'm not sure. I did horrible with the cards. But what Maker Mondays are about is coming in and doing something self-taught and self-led. We don't stand there like it's a school day and teach and, you have to do it this way or do that. You are given the supplies of whatever the project is, and you're coming up with your own. And then we can display them or take pictures of them. But, looking at some of these, look at you.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing.
You already, aw. Wait, I'm copying yours. How'd you do that? Oh, okay. Here.
We built bridges with them.
Did you?
One year for
You did yours really fast.
yeah, for the 4th through 6th graders for summer reading, we did bridges like this.
Yeah.
And then we weighed them and we stacked Magic Treehouse books on them and to see how many Magic Treehouse books until it fell over. And some like the kids built like really strong, big.
Yeah. Oh,
big
you're
bridges.
doing. Oh, good. Look at you. That works. Let me see if it
I
stays.
didn't really like calculate
That's all
that
right.
very well. But that would be the chimney.
That's it. Okay. I'd like everybody to see hers and see mine. If we were having to judge today, like right now at this moment, like we had an opportunity to call in and pick your favorite, which one would it be? My beautiful, perfect triangle.
And I have a house, kind of.
And
thing.
her marshmallow house.
Marshmallow house thing.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Mine would win. Took too much effort here.
Mine's gonna slowly fall over though. As the
Oh, you can
marshmallows
eat them
melt.
too. All right.
Sounds
So
good.
please,
No,
yeah,
that's
so-
a lot of fun. I
Uh-huh.
love that. That's such a fun activity.
Did you eat some?
No. No. So please come to that. That'll be a lot of fun. I might be sneaking in there and showing my my skills.
Okay. I would love it. I would love it. We want to make our Mondays fun.
Yeah, me too. I think
Because
so.
even next time, it'll be, well, we'll talk about that next time, but marshmallows.
Yeah.
All right. All you
While
can
you're-
eat.
I'm gonna share a book with you.
Okay.
This is Book Buzz. I'm so excited about this. I was talking about it back at the library. I hope I brought the other.
Books. We love our books.
Well, maybe.
What a surprise.
Of course, the one that I wanted to go with it, I forgot to pull out. And it's in the
Really?
bottom of my bin. I got it.
Okay. In the meantime,
Here it is. It was.
I can eat marshmallows.
Okay.
And clean up
So
marshmallows.
this was one of my favorite books. I've read this probably 3 or 4 times. I remember I had to read it in undergrad.
Oh.
I also had to read it in grad school. The Giver by Lois Lowry was like dystopian before dystopian was like a thing, right?
Right.
And so for those of you who aren't familiar with this is about a boy named Jonah, and everything in his world is black and white. Everything's very controlled in his world. They've taken away basically all feelings. And they feel like if people have love or any kind of emotion, that it's going to cause all these problems. And just recently, I was so excited when this came out. We just got it in. Actually, this is the first time it's ever been shown. They released a graphic novel adaptation of The Giver. So if you like The Giver, like I do, this is going to be so. Or if you just want to read the graphic novel version, if you haven't read The Giver, it's really cool. So part of it, so in The Giver, like I said, everything in the world is black and white. So if you look at the illustrations, it all starts out black and white. But as the story progresses, like Jonas ends up seeing in color. And I'm not going to go into why that happens right now because it's a spoiler.
No,
But he does end up going to see in color. So the illustrator started to slowly add color into the graphic novel, which I think is it's so awesome. And so I'm really excited to see how read the graphic novel version of this. It's a little refresher.
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love
And you can see this. They all travel on their bicycles. Look how cool they did the cover. So there he is in
Yeah.
the black and white, and then
Yeah,
it reflects
and the color.
into the color world. So I love The Giver. It's such a good. It kind of reminds me of M. Night Shyamalan's The Village because there is a little bit of a plot twist that makes you feel like, like,
Okay.
are they like, is this the world, or are they just in a part of the world that's been controlled?
Yeah, I didn't read the Village, but
No, that's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie. It's not a book too.
No.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen it.
But
then. But The Giver.
But The Giver, oh, so good. I love The Giver.
And you know what? When you were talking about this, and this just came in, our discussion about how they're doing more and more books like that they're taking classics and making graphic novels out of them. So I think it's a wonderful idea, because those reluctant readers that need to take some time and learn about the classics. It's a way to get them started.
Yeah, we even have in the young adult section manga versions of like The Scarlet Letter and Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, right.
So that's fun too.
Okay.
Yep, but The Giver I was particularly excited about, because it's one of my personal favorites. So
I like that.
I'm excited to read how they and see the illustrations and how they put that together.
Yep.
So what do you have there, Miss Linda?
I am reaching for. Okay, I know Bruce Cameron writes his stories about books. I mean, when these came in, just looking at the covers of these, he writes his dog stories, and there's Max's story, Shelby's story, there's Ellie's story, Barney's story, Molly's story. Who's this?
It started with the
Max's story,
Dog's Purpose.
Yeah, and wow, what a success. So as I was thinking, I wanted to bring these and they're quick reads, and you know what, the kids come in when the girls will be like, well, I like animals. What do you like? Dogs, you know, and I want a fiction book about, and then you pull these out, and how can you resist?
I know.
Even just from the
colors on their faces.
And each is fun adventures about the dogs.
It's still from the dog's perspective.
But yes, about the dogs and their lives, and then that was going to bring me to just mentioning, don't forget about Pause for Reading.
Yes, one of our favorite programs.
Yep, we love it. We have a new woman now that's in charge, that's going to be in charge of bringing the dogs to us. They come to us voluntarily.
Yeah.
They volunteer their time. So we really like to give them people to read to, these dogs. So the next one, it's always the second Saturday of the month. So
the 13th.
The 13th. You call, sign up for a 20-minute spot, and
come read to some doggies.
Yep.
These are some great brand new dog books you can read to them.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you are reading this type of book, you can start reading it to the dog. And if you're not, we have lots and lots and lots and lots of books, even about dogs, which I'll show you another one after.
All right.
Okay.
Well, speaking of dogs, let's talk about a beast.
What?
So everybody.
Is it creepy?
No, it's Beast.
Oh,
it's
like
Belle's Beast.
Oh, Belle's Beast. Got it.
We have the reason why I decided these are, well, the one's a little bit newer than this, but I decided to show them because I'm actually reading them right now, so I know what they're all about. So these are like twists to Disney tales. There's a whole series of them by Serena Valentino, I believe. Yes, and they're told about. They're either like a prequel or like a part of the story we don't know, or a twist about the villain. Although I don't necessarily consider the Beast to be the villain. But like there's one on Ursula. There's one on Maleficent. They do connect, but they are standalone novels. This one's called The Beast Within, and the twist is before the Beast's castle was enchanted, Beast and Gaston, the prince, were besties.
Okay.
And
this isn't a spoiler.
No.
Okay. All right.
And they would hunt together and everything, but then of course, so after the castle was enchanted, just like in the live-action film adaptation of Beauty and the Beast, like everybody in the town forgot about this castle, and like Gaston forgot about the Beast, and but the Beast, of course, remembers him.
Oh.
And so, if you've seen Beauty and the Beast, you know how how Gaston and the Beast come at it together at the end.
Right.
So, interesting twist. So that's the Beast.
I like that.
I made the mistake of reading both of these at the same time. So somehow I kept them.
What,
stories
this one
straight.
and that one?
Yeah, because
Okay.
they're different authors, but they're both about. For some reason, I decided to read both about Beast at the same time. Well, I listened to one, I read the other.
Okay.
But I kept the stories straight, surprisingly enough.
Okay.
So this one is another series by Liz Braswell.
As Old as Time.
This one's As Old as Time. I just ordered the rest of them. There's Part of Your World, which is obviously about Aladdin. Part of Your World is about Little Mermaid. I shouldn't have messed that up. And then A Whole
Yeah,
New
your
World.
favorite.
I know, Whole New World is the Aladdin one.
Oh, right.
There's another one as well. There's like 5 in the series, but they're relatively newer too, by Liz Braswell, and they are standalone novels as well, and they are twisted tales. So the twist in this is, what if Belle's mother was the enchantress that cursed the beast?
Oh.
So we know in the story that Belle's mom is not in the story, right? Like every Disney movie, there's never 2 parents. But so Belle's mom, you just assume she's dead because they don't really mention her in the movie or in the story ever. But in this, she is the enchantress that cursed the beast in his castle and all that was within it. So interesting twist to that story as well. So if you are a Disney fan, as I am, these are written for teens. This one's not as intense, but they do get to be a little bit more intense. A little bit of language and things, nothing horrible, but more like a YA novel would be. So I do recommend these for our YA readers that like to read little twists on fairy tales. And if you know the stories, which you do, if you've seen the movies, it's interesting to think, it's an different little plot twist there.
Yeah.
So they're both little twists to the story. And like I said, there's a whole series. They are standalone, but they do connect. I know there's reoccurring characters in this particular one that will connect from one to the other.
You know, on that, I know we only have a minute, but on that kind of book, I love the fairy tales that do that.
Yes.
You know, from the wolf standpoint,
right.
or you know, so they do it that way, that like mixed up fairy tales. Fractured fairy tales. I like when they do that.
Right.
Gives you another perspective. I think it's good for the kids too, to think about the other side.
Right.
Maybe he wasn't always bad, or maybe you know, something really did happen and the wolf didn't mean to be so bad. And this is, okay, so we were talking about a dog. Here's another little dog story, a story about what we lose, what we find, what we give back, and how we love. And it's the story about a dog.
Doggy. Oh gosh.
I know.
Is this a wordless picture book?
Let me show you.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's always fun.
Yep. And you go through and you follow the story or the pictures, the illustrations, and you can follow. I love these kind of books too, because you make up your story as it goes, you know, imagining what they would be saying or what they would be doing.
Very cool.
Wow, did we go through a lot today?
Yeah, busy time in the library.
Yeah, and our usual gabbing, and of course we took time to make marshmallow.
Well, that was a good demonstration.
It was, and I still think my triangle would have won.
Well, whatever.
All
we can
right.
add it. We can collaborate.
Oh, that's true. All right, working it together. We'll see you for part 2 of April.
Yep.